Hey guys, what's going on? This is Computer Name and STLs back with another video. In this video, hey guys, how you doing? In this video, I just kind of wanted to allow a situation to kind of be made aware of. Mind you guys, remember, this is just for trading advice, and you should always associate yourself with the risk that comes with trading. This is just how I see the market and how I recognize patterns. So I myself do not associate with any risk that you associate yourself with when it comes to trading. And just wanted to make that disclaimer clear and make you aware of that while viewing my videos. Make sure you guys definitely like and subscribe. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. So, with that being said, I came up today to XAUUSD, and you guys know, I used to trade Forex a while back, but I got off of it because I just wasn't really kind of liking the way that I was seeing the market. It was just kind of a little bit unstable for me. I'm trying to make this video quick because this is a signal for now. And I kind of I want to get this video out a little bit, quick, just in case we get like a retest on this level and we come back down. I viewed some of our levels a little bit earlier. I would say maybe around 2 o'clock my time. I'm in GMT 6. My time. So I was just noticing, and I did some chart ups. I was watching another video, my XAUUSD win the other day on that long that we went for. I think it was from like 37 to like 4,600 or something like that. Or no, I think it was like 42 to 45 or something. Maybe it was like 43 to 44, 44 to 46 or something like that. I don't know. It was one of them. And we did that. And so it turns out I went on my monthly time frame. I know you guys seen the other video, and I said we could probably hold it for a couple months, and that was what I was expecting. But it seems like it threw another pattern at us, and I did some other charting stuff, and we got some levels here at 2067 and 3278 that I had in interest that came up later today, and it seems like they're gonna probably have the market be doing a retracement here, and we're going to be kind of probably selling off. It seems like I said, guys. I mean, gold. I was wondering why we were gonna keep going up because like I said, we got brand new highs here, guys. We got gold almost at $5,000 an ounce. So I was like, what in the world, guys? Like, what the heck is going on? We just, man, we had to make sure. I was like, man, that couldn't have been right, man. That couldn't have been right. So, took some levels here, and it looks like, in my charting time area, we bought some downside. We have some downside potential. Finally, we're gonna see some relief on our buyers here because like I said, gold was at $6,000 an ounce. So I was just like, holy crap, that is a lot. And I just man, it was crazy. So hold on, guys, let me switch my background up a little bit so we can kind of see what I'm doing here. uh I know you guys like he's switching his background in the middle of the thing. Well, yeah, I'm just doing this so you guys can really see what it is here I'm kind of doing. Let's see, Bollinger Bands. Guess we can make those white. Let's see. I see some grid lines in here. Get those crosshair white, grid lines. We want those white. There's some other, what are those back there, guys? Session breaks. Trading sessions. We'll keep those the same. All right. So this is as simple as I can get my chart to look right now. Um, I I'm trying to find out how to make this. There's a specific look I'm trying to get with this. Let's see, guys. I guess this is what we're gonna want here. Let's see. Yeah, the look I don't. It just I didn't stream and stocks. Well, look at that. That was clean. All right. So here's that. That's like super clean. Wow. That's like super clean. All right. So yeah, so guys, anyway, so I noticed we came into the Sydney to Tokyo session, and basically, I seen that we after we came. This is that monthly candle we came, and so we go here to the monthly. Um, Once I noticed we were gonna sell off was about here. As I seen this, we got up to 5,000 with no bearish, real momentum. So I was like, man, we got to be wanting to sell off a little bit. And so, we sold off whatever five. We came down, we came up, we retested this here. And so as you guys see, I circled that. I went down to the 4 hour and I was like, well, let's see, what we did in, Tokyo and Sydney. Let's see if we actually, tried to sell off. Let's see if we, bought any contracts. Let me show you guys what was interesting. Once we sold this candle here, and why my area is so tight. Like I said, I don't really have the money to pay for a $200 stop loss. Neither do I want to. Even though we know the market works that way, that doesn't really mean that's how I want to pay it. Like even if I have $2,000, $300,000, that doesn't just mean I want to pay for, a $200 stop loss. Even then, like even if I have $300,000, I wouldn't pay for a $200 stop loss. And I think that's what comes into the expertise as like an intraday trader because and a long-term trader because sometimes simply you just need to know how to maximize the potential of your money, and sometimes that means turning $7 into $200, turning $8 risk into $100, or turning $100 risk into $100. And that's really where the magic in this comes, and it comes into fruition, especially when you learn how to manage your money like that. It's so good. So that's why I came into here, and as you guys can see, this is that monthly candle. Realistically, if you wanted to trade like if you wanted to trade and you didn't really care about your money a whole lot, you could have had your stop loss up here at 5279, and it would have, you wouldn't have to really have like cared about it as much. But I don't really have 200 $1,000 to just risk you know $200 on a stop loss. I just can't, or even $1,000 on a stop loss. I just can't. And I'm not saying like it's wrong, but I just don't trade like that at the moment. So that's why you guys can see I kept my stop loss a little bit tight instead of kind of coming all the way out here to that 6,000 area where I know we should be selling off. Um, I started kind of recording levels over here at 48.91. And as you can see, so this is where I started kind of wanting to figure out how structure was behaving, and how price was behaving as well, to kind of understand how our people were looking and viewing the price of gold at the moment. As we guys can see, it's $5,000 right now, so it's a little bit high. Like I said, I was expecting this sell off anyway. I had said this also in the XAUUSD video, a long trade, that we were a little high. I had, like I said, guys, never seen gold get to $6,000 an ounce. I've never really seen that. So it would probably rally back down maybe 3K or 4K or something like that. I can't really say, but I know we're definitely about to go down. It's just prediction, like I said. But I haven't set a range to how low. Actually, I have. Let's see. So we probably will be going back down towards the 3,300 area, which is reasonable because it's at least like 35% of this rally up right here. And like I said, we went to 5,500. We skyrocketed from 2,000 to $5,000. So, I mean, just retracement of that, just keep it handy. We come back to 30, we come back to like 3,000, 2,750 even. And we skyrocket back, we skyrocket to 12,000 or something, or we even just create this range right here. All of that is good for me because we understand how price works and all of that. So that either of those situations are good. We'll be able to have alerts and understand what's gonna happen. uh but yeah, so anyway, when I started recording my levels for the amount of money that I could kind of um uh uh afford in drawdown, I saw here that uh and it was kind of crazy because structures, so this is within my price range and within what structure started respecting my kind of expectation and within my price that like I could afford and draw down. So without overcomplicating that, um so price came here. This is that monthly wick candle that I showed you guys earlier. That kind of started that resistance area, that sell off on the monthly from that 6,000 area. Um, and we got bearish here. Let's go down to the 1 hour. And I just kind of want to show you guys, like I said, this kind of alerted me because the perfect setup came in. Like I said, I usually don't go short. So I am just watching this until we start back bullish and I can get a good, accurate, solid trade. Uh, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. There was the structure there, 1 second. And then I started noticing areas in which we started liquidating buyers. And it was crazy because I was seeing things like, even within when we were in Sydney and Tokyo session, I was seeing a like industrial size volume candles for bullish engulfings, and they got liquidated. So I was like, holy crap, like we're definitely, if we're doing that during Tokyo and Asian, we're definitely going bearish. So anyway, here's a little bit of that. That was that price structure, respected. There's that monthly candle here. And then so this was when price started getting respected within my price that I could afford. And so this is my stop loss. Everybody else's stop loss, you could probably do 6,000 and kind of expect something to be respected if you understand all that stuff. But this is going to be my stop loss area for what I can kind of mentally tolerate right now. All right. And as soon as I seen that, guys, I started seeing behavior like this. So this is Sydney and Tokyo, and we have this bullish engulfing candle. Even you guys see, I skipped over. It says it's bearish engulfing. Well, it's a bearish engulfing because the last candle here, structure, I started recording here because I expect this area kind of to get pushed through a little bit. because that's just how kind of stocks behave. They kind of just push through a little bit. That's why it's kind of have this area circled, because this is the area that pushed through the bearish engulfing candle on the monthly anyway. So this is price coming from a monthly wick. All of this is just a monthly wick. So here we go. We got the bearish engulfing here, and then so I started respecting structure here, and we came through this Sydney session. Price would have gotten, I could have probably gotten on a 15-minute and set my stop loss here. And price has not came back up. I would have definitely set the stop loss to down here, a lower low. As you see later on the day, we got 167 points on that. And so that trade would have been a win. So anyway, structure is going, it's respect the structure, respect the structure. Let's go to the 4 hour here just to kind of give you an idea on the big time frame. So big time frame got bearish engulfing here. Stop loss would have been here. Structure is being respected here. You can see we set a contract here. And then this is what I'm saying. These bullish engulfing candles were getting liquidated. You see, we got this bullish engulfing candle and it got pushed through, liquidated. It got liquidated twice. You see, we got here, boom, we got that wick going here, and then it got liquidated twice. And then we have here again, bullish engulfing during Tokyo and Asian entry or bullish engulfing situation. And even then here, you can see you respect the technicals here where within this bearish structure, this bearish channel, the structure, they're not giving any industrial candles. You see, we got industrial candle here for this bearish engulfing candle, and that's just showing you, it's going to respect structure. Here, structure says that stop loss is all the way up here, so we can expect, structure to behave that way. So, like I said, one of the main things, like I said, with this and why I want this to go bearish is simply here, once price started getting respected during these Tokyo and Asian sessions, these bullish situations are just continuously being liquidated within the structure. So we know that buys are not going to be the situation here. I mean, they're just continuously getting liquidated. So that just shows a trend in my liking, and just showing that we're probably going to be going bearish here. And, we're probably going to be seeing that sell-off because gold has, been going up so long. We've got gold at 6,000 record high, so I'm going to be expecting some sales. So with that being said, let's move forward to the area in which I am targeting now, and I'm going to publish this idea now. And so I'm expecting now that this level here gets liquidated. This is our next level here. I want to expect us to pass through. I'm going to put some question marks here because this is a prediction, and it's not a fact yet. It is not a fact yet. But it is a prediction based on what I can see so far. So you may get scared and say, well, why does this bearish engulfing candle? Well, there's stop loss, and that's why I say, guys, I'd put a stop loss that I could tolerate. Stop loss is way up there. That's why you got to keep your eyes on the structure and things like that. So we have here this situation here. This was our last wick to liquidate some buyers. And yeah, so that's there. And so this is the setup. This is what I'm expecting next, guys. You can look at that, take a picture at that. And that is what I would be shorting for if I were to short, but we're just watching the market there. And that is the trade prediction for gold as of right now. Definitely like, subscribe if you guys enjoyed that prediction video, if that helped clear it up. Definitely leave a question down below if you have any questions. And goodbye. Computer name STLs. Peace.